that you can almost hear the thunder. The morning sun welcomes the arrival of race teams and gives rise to the roar of engines. Nascar is driven by people and fueled by passion. More than any racetrack or any car, man is the machine that drives this sport. Every race is a pilgrimage. Fans come from everywhere, and their loyalty is unparalleled. Millions of men, women, and children follow NASCAR, the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. A sport that came of age on smooth speedways across America was born decades ago on the rough mountain roads of Appalachia. It's known as moonshine, whiskey made in a homemade still. It's illegal, but in the American South of the Depression era, bootleggers ran moonshine just to feed their families. The only thing that could stop a bootlegger was the law, but the law had to catch them first. Sometimes the only thing between a moonshine delivery and a jail cell was a lead foot and a rebuilt engine. So local mechanics went to work, making cars go faster than the speed of law. Before long, bootleggers bragging about who had the fastest car headed for a place where they could race. When the races came to Daytona Beach, fans flocked, and beach lovers gave way to speed lovers. The course ran down the sands and back up the highway that ran beside. Races were wild and wildly popular. The Daytona Beach races boosted the popularity of stock car races running on dirt tracks and state fairgrounds across America, but they were disorganized and dangerous. If something wasn't done soon, stock car racing would go from the fairgrounds to just another sideshow. So in 1947, at the Streamline Hotel, a man named Bill France presided over a meeting of fellow race promoters, drivers, mechanics, and officials. NASCAR was born. In its first decade, the new organization was small, just trying to keep the wheels on the road. But NASCAR attracted the best drivers, mechanics, and owners. More fans and sponsors soon followed. As the stakes got higher, racing technology advanced rapidly into the 21st century. Now, state-of-the-art cars race at speeds once thought impossible on the modern racetracks of NASCAR.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Do our jobs. Remember, your job depends on the next man's job, so get your job done and we'll fill one up victory lane. Are you ready? Be patient. Have a good day.
43 of the world's best drivers, more than 30,000 horsepower, about to be unleashed in the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. Get set for 3.5 hours of raw racing excitement. Green goes in the air.
Every race is a competition between the greatest teams and drivers in the world, and gives race fans an experience they will never forget. Every battle between competitors has the potential to add another moment to NASCAR's brilliant legacy. In the 60s and 70s, the level of talent grew, and the greatest drivers created the rivalries which defined the sport.
That was the fun part of racing, beating somebody and bragging about it.
David was my most competitive person.
I felt like if I could outrun Richard, I'd win the race.
When he showed up, he was the man to beat.
Ken Pearson slingshot him as he comes down low. It's got to be Pearson winning it.
The sport started in the South, but soon expanded coast to coast. Tiny tracks were replaced by grand speedways. Now NASCAR runs races on more than 100 tracks across America for their many racing series. NASCAR sanctions international, regional, and local racing series, as well as the Camping World Truck and Nationwide series. Every level produces its own stars. Some of racing's biggest names started in NASCAR long before they ever drove at the premier level. The better drivers and rivalries pushed competition to the limit, and sometimes past it. The crashes got more dramatic, but NASCAR implemented new technology to minimize their impact. On the modern car, NASCAR completely redesigned the stock car. A larger cockpit, reinforced fuel cells, and state-of-the-art materials keep drivers safer than ever before. One thing that has evolved most is the pit stop. Today's crews can give a car tires and fuel in 12 choreographed seconds.
10-4, 54 tires here. Nice and smooth, guys. 10-4, we're ready. This time, 4 tires.
And they'll rip a tear off that windshield. The right side tires are on, 4 tires, and fuel.
Looks like it's going to be Jimmy Johnson.
Successful pit strategy, skill behind the wheel, and a little luck are all necessary to take the checkered flag.
And the green goes up in the air. 37 laps to go to decide the championship.
Stewart 3 wide to the bottom, wants the lead. He squeezes Kyle Busch up the racetrack.
Stewart by Keselowski to the lead. You're watching Dale Earnhardt Jr. lead this race in the car number 3. His father made so famous.
Earnhardt Nation on the edge of their seats, probably not using them at all. Biffle's got the bottom of the racetrack. He dives low underneath Jamie McMurray.
Side by side for the lead and the win of the Daytona 500. Jamie McMurray in the outside line. He'll reach out front and grab the lead.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. to second and looking for more.
We talked earlier about another fantastic finish here in Atlanta. Got it wrong. Yeah, got him loose right there. And Earnhardt is going to drive a number 3 car to victory lane at Daytona again. Tony Stewart comes across the line victorious tonight. Career win number 85. Jeff Gordon third on NASCAR's all-time win list.
Checkered flag in the air. The 42nd Daytona 500 to Jamie McMurray.
Every kid growing up dreams of winning the Great American Race. Does reality tonight match that dream?
I told my wife today, she's like, if you win tonight, oh, I'm gonna cry.
I worked hard trying to win it. For Daddy, I'm proud of, of him going to the Hall of Fame, and he would be proud of this.
85, wow, that is unbelievable. I'm just
reaches back to 1948. Racing is about competition, the desire to outrace all others. It's as true now as it was the first time the rubber met the road.
Some of the great champions going at it, changing, exchanging the lead, lap after lap.
Sounded like contact.
They bump, they touch, they rub, going down the backstretch, side by side, wheel to wheel. Head-to-head battle by two of the greatest drivers.
This is what it's all about.
He's got one shot left. This is where there may be some contact right here. Here they come alive. Gonna come all the way to the winner. All right. What a finish.
A jubilant crew heralds the victory.
Nice job.
Please don't burn it down.
250 laps, 500 left turns, one backflip.
Thomas wins his third Southern 500.
A high beat for Michael Waltrip, just unbelievable. Down there, his brother.
Jimmy Johnson will lay claim.
Rusty Wallace has become Winston Cup champion.
Jeff Gordon wins.
Alan Kowicki winning.
Jim Fox victory wins.
Brad Keselowski, NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
At the NASCAR Hall of Fame, we celebrate NASCAR and those who achieve their dreams of glory.
Thank you for joining us. Please exit through the